that make it exclusive. This for members only, you're probably not included. First watch finest, I only hang with shooters. If I pop out with this cannon, then we gon' make a movie. Yeah. I come through a gang on them and bang on them. Hanging out the window and put that flame on them. Anybody get these bullets ain't got names on them. Would you like to subscribe, then hit the play button? Yeah.
Yo, Wes. Hey, Nendo, we are back, baby. First watch finest. Shout out my subscribers. Everybody rocking with they boy. Do me a favor, though. It's your first time stepping in my crib, though. You know, respectfully, when you step in somebody's crib, you usually ring the doorbell. That's that notification bell at the bottom. Let me know you in this thing, you heard me? Because over here, we don't Jersey, but y'all knew that, though. Hello, we are here. Hey, look, we got to talk about it, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with that boy, man. Do me a favor, follow me on Instagram, Bumpy Barz, BUMPY, BARZ. All right? Tap in with your boy. You know I follow back, all right? Excuse me. Hey, yo, after the rewatch, we have now rewatched Jazz vs. Vixen. We have now rewatched Swamp vs. Arsenal. Well, I would hope you have rewatched, because the drops are out. And either you bootleg gang or you app gang, but either way, you gotta be one of the gangs to be involved. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's going down. And that was a lot of talks. It's a lot of talks. Coty's and Wody's and look, Coty. I tell you like this, man. At the beginning of this year, middle of the year, you know, it was looking like a few people was having some things sold up. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people came into this year because of the tournament and Bill winning this year. A lot of people had Bill. You know what I mean? But that was like early in the year. Then came JC in a tournament, winning. Swamp, almost winning, having a tougher road. Swamp, after the tournament, Tay-Rock, Arsenal, you know? JC hasn't done nothing after that Sue Surf battle. But I feel like he might need to, because of what Swamp has just did and what Bill Collector has just booked himself for. Bill Collector just booked himself for the Rosenberg Raw and Rum Nitty for the end of this year, which is he make those debatable and, you know, whatever it is, that can change some things of just how he ended his year as far as Coty. I think Swamp, from what he did right now with that Arsenal battle and having the W, caffeine vote-wise and everything, you kind of can say he kind of just put on the neck of Coty a little bit, you know? A little bit, you can say that at this moment. But there's still a little bit more time in this year. We got the end of November and December, and there's a few battles that's gonna go down that we have to take into consideration, you know what I'm saying? And but right now, think about this. Think about this resume that Swamp has went through this year and to end the year. In that tournament, Suge, Fonz, Rum Nitty, JC. He lost to JC tournament-wise. A lot of fans had him winning the JC battle, didn't like that he lost. So arguably, he's won those 4 battles, even though we know he's Judge lost, JC won the battle. But for the argument, just him making it that tough, that's a win for him, right? After that, he takes on Tay-Rock. Now listen what I said. Suge, Fonz, Rum Nitty, JC. Are you hearing that path? After that, takes on Tay-Rock. What? That's a crazy resume that people don't get by themselves in a year anyway. You don't get those 5 names just in a row like that. Unless the whole machine behind you and you're getting that push. You get what I'm saying? Facts. So for him to get those and arguably win them all, Tay-Rock. A lot of controversy in that battle. Raccoons probably hurt Tay-Rock a lot, but it all worked out in Swamp's favor because people walked out of that battle. Some people were saying Swamp won. Swamp beat Tay-Rock on Summer Madness, which is one of the hardest challenges and one of the biggest battles you can get. That right there says wonders. He already was good with that. He was pretty good with that run. Then he comes and gets Arsenal at homecoming, first return in New York. He gets Arsenal at home for homecoming. And they're saying he won that battle too. Me personally, I kind of felt I edged it to Arsenal, but if they had Swamp, I wasn't tripping. If he won, I mean, it was a good battle. You know what I'm saying? I liked the battle. And I can see why people gave it to Swamp. He had a little more content, a little more deeper, a little more focused on his opponent. Arsenal was a little bit all over the place, but he was rapping though. You know what I'm saying? But caffeine votes had Swamp winning that battle. All I got to say is right now, they are saying Swamp is the Coty. At this moment right now, after you take on Mount Rushmore Rock, Mount Rushmore Arse, these are people arguably are Mount Rushmore battlers. And arguably he beat them all. How do you not got Swamp at Coty? Look, JC, okay, JC is probably the closest one at this moment, because I know the surf battle knocked him off a little bit off the pedestal, but I don't think it knocked him completely off. Because everything he did before this outweighs that one loss to surf. Some people don't even got him losing that battle, but consensus is he lost. The fact that the good, like, what's that, 7-1, I think that is? 7-1 that RJC went this year. That outweighs, you know, the 120K, the tournament, that outweighs that surf loss, but it's still there. So I would say JC to me is the second up to that. Some people are making an argument for Suge at third. Some people making an argument for Bill at third. Some people making an argument for Rock at third. The reason I could say I think Rock right now, because he has the Battle of the Year contenders more than one this year, making an impact. So I think he could have that 3 sold up. He really could have that third spot sold up. But then you got Bill Collector, got 2 more battles this year, and I just don't know. Bill Collector, Rum Nitty, and Rosenberg Ross, 2 formidable opponents. And if he gets W's or debatable with both of them, that changes dynamics. So, but as of right now, November, mid-November, Swamp is the Coty. Swamp is the Coty right now, man. I don't really have, it's not going to be a big argument over him right now because of what he did after the tournament. JC, to me, is the closest one to him. And JC hasn't did nothing after that surf battle. Swamp got that Arsenal win. Swamp got that Arsenal win. That says a lot. He beat top tier names all year long in the tournament and after the tournament. All I'm saying is, right now, as we speak, Swamp has the Coty sold up, y'all. He really do. Shout out to him, man. He's doing his thing, man. Fire, handling his business, 3 rounds, taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, Swamp is the guy right now. He's doing his thing. The South should be very proud, man. You know what I'm saying? He's representing well, handling his business, beating top tier names, bringing moments, you know what I mean? Barz. He's doing it all, and he's doing it his way, his style. He never changed up. He didn't join no teams. Swamp's just been doing him. And it's worked out in his favor. So for some people coming in, the youngers coming in, all that, man, take notes. Swamp did it without having to do all the extra out stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did it his way. It may have took a little bit longer or however you want to look at it, but he did it his way. And right now, there ain't too many people going to beat him for Coty, because it's not going to be a whole lot of matchups that's going to happen before the end of this year that's going to just take over him. Now, we got Volume 10. You know, A-War got some battles coming up. Bill got some battles coming up. I don't know if Rock valued on volume 10 or not. I don't think so, but it's a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, a couple other battles going to happen that can make things closer. But I think, as of right now, Swamp might have this sold up, man. Bill Collector does need to go to work with these last two battles. He can change it up. JC, come outside one more time with a formidable opponent. It's a whole different ball game, maybe. But as of right now, Swamp is the champion of the year. And nobody can take that from him. Not yet. So somebody got to take that from him before the end of the year. Because right now, this moment, you can't take it. If we had to stop right now, you're not taking champion of the year from Swamp. Nobody is. So handle y'all business. But shout out to Swamp, because you holding it down, baby. Coty, you Coty right now. Swamp, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Swamp, nigga, put your feet up and hang out like wet clothes. You know what I'm talking about? That's all you got to do right now with the Swamp, baby, and chill. And let these dudes play out how they play out. You heard me? It's First Watch Finest, man. I just had to let y'all know how I feel about that Coty run. And Swamp did in Jersey.